Find your way back home.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another Dojo Rescue, and in this episode we're going to be talking about branching out. Like, what's the next step for your school? Is it scaling up to another venue, another location? Is it a second location, third, fourth, fifth? When do you do it? What do you do? I mean, I know right now, Graham, we're about to jump in the car and negotiate a lease for one of our schools. So what's going on there?
Man, look, it's lovely to be in a position where you outgrow a particular location. So 5 years ago, we signed a lease on our third school with the intentions it would hit $450, dollar in there. It's now sold well past $500. So we're actually at a point where we need to look at a larger premises. So with downturn markets comes plenty of opportunities. It's a buyer's market, as I say, or even more so for you as a lease, I guess a tenant. It's a great chance for you to renegotiate or, really trying to find a unit that's going to suit your needs, but also get the terms and conditions that you want. So we're going for the big guns, mate. So much so that we're looking to negotiate and get 18 months rent free and have the owner contribute $50,000 to the fit out. That's a pretty heavy commitment. Now, like always, there is a bit of give and take. You've got to understand from the owner of that property, it's in his best interest to have good tenants, good clients that are in there long term. For us, it's nice to get that good security, that good deal straight off the bat to help us, one, to have a better premises, and two, to fill in the gaps, make sure that the extra expense to that new location, that larger location, we've got time to fill the students, so when it comes time to pay, we're not out of pocket ourselves. So it's a great opportunity to negotiate and have a win-win for both. I think when you do this type of negotiation, you've got to make sure that you're not just going to go cutthroat or they lose out, because in the end, especially if you're in a long-term lease with these guys, let's say 10 years, they remember that, and in due time they'll come back and bite you in the bum in 3 or 4 years. Okay, so it's nice to go, hey, if you're fair, we're fair. You get into it, everyone's happy, away you go, and you get some really good improvements.
Until you find your way back home.
Yeah, I think it's also important to note not to get emotionally connected to something, although like this other venue is needed because we've outgrown the other one, and it's amazing, it looks great. We don't want to get emotionally attached to it, because if it doesn't pan out, we'll end up sort of bending over backwards to get it, because we want it so bad emotionally rather than using our business mind. So if this one doesn't pan out, it might mean something else, who knows. And the same goes when we're starting a brand new school like we did with Maori. We had 2 places we're looking at. We were negotiating, making them play off each other. We chose this one because of the terms, the agreements, the location and all that sort of stuff. So it's important for us when we make these decisions not to be emotionally connected, but also make educated risks and take educated risks, because there is a risk. There's a gap of students that we need to get to make this place affordable. Then you go, well, what happens if we don't grow? Which I have full faith we do, but there is the possibility. What else can we do to bring in that income for that location? What are other things that we can do? And that's why we're sort of negotiating, so we can stack the odds in our favour, reduce the risk, and make it a really good decision for us.
Look, I think also too, by being able to negotiate those good lease terms and that rent-free period, it gives you time to then make, probably find out the gaps and find out where you may need to draw some other income from. Like you said, if the school doesn't grow with the student numbers, well, what other income, subleasing, this, that, or the other, that you can do to support and make that environment absolutely amazing, but also still make sure you're ticking the boxes, you're paying the bills, and everyone's happy. So it's an amazing place to be able to go, we want to do things better and provide better service for our students. Therefore, we want to make sure that we get a better premises and grow with that. But as you said, we're not emotionally invested. It'd be nice, but it's not the be all and end all. One other thing that we're doing is we're creating 2 offers. So we're not going in with like, this is it. If you don't come to the party on that, that's no deal. We're giving a hardball approach and then a slightly softer approach. And when I say that is, if we are going to sign for that longer term and pay the agreed rate, well, all these bonuses, the cream on top, need to be pretty significant. If we can negotiate a better, lower sort of rental rate, well, the fruit and the extras, we're happy to take a little bit less on that one. So it's making sure it's a win-win for both. And sometimes you've got to make them feel like they won in one area and you get the benefits over here. Or if you go hardball on that, you've also got to make sure that you are fair with some of the other stuff. We're all about relationship building, and I certainly want to make sure that if someone was to burn us, I'd remember that very long and hard. So we want to make sure that it's a win for all parties, which is going to be exciting.
In saying that, it's time to get in the car and crush this.
Oh yeah.